Let's talk about meta prompting. It sounds a little bit abstract, and that is exactly what it is. Let's actually look at an example prompt to start understanding how the meta prompting works. So I'm going to copy and paste the prompt from the course material. It says create a marketing strategy for a new product launch. Break down the task of creating a marketing strategy for a new product launch into smaller components, such as audience analysis, competitor research, content planning, and budget allocation. Now, that sounds very similar to chain of thought prompting, where you give step by step guide into how you want AI to break down the problem and then follow through the steps of the reasoning to arrive at a better result at the end. The key difference is that I am not necessarily giving exact instruction here. I am saying such as audience analysis. I'm not saying including or starting with audience analysis. And that effectively creates a little bit more abstract, a little bit more meta of a prompting that would yield into slightly different results and different use cases. So first, let's look at a output of what it generated. So I said, create a marketing strategy for a new product launch, step-by-step breakdown, audience analysis, great. Competitor research, content planning, okay. Channel selection, okay. I did not say channel selection in my example, but because I said such as, it included other items, budget allocation, launch timeline, measurements and optimizations. These are the new ideas that I did not prompt. But again, I am giving an example and I'm not asking it to follow strictly. So now it says, let me know if you like more specific example tailored to your product. Okay, that's great. So maybe I'm interested in going into, okay, how does the launch timeline stuff work? Why do I need to care about it? What do I need to know in order to be prepared? I'm going to say, I'm interested in more detail about the launch timeline. And before I submit, I'm going to explain what happens when I do this. When I say I'm interested in more detail about launch timeline, it's not just going to come up with the random results. It is going to remember the fact that I asked for create a marketing strategy for new product launch. So it inherits the prompt, the first prompt about creation of marketing strategy, and combined with my response of, hey, I'm interested in launch timeline, it's going to prompt itself in thinking and coming up with a response that says, okay, I need to help create a marketing strategy. So I'm going to prompt myself to say, create marketing strategies that includes or that has to do with the launch timeline, like go deeper into that prompt. So when I submit it, it's going into detailed launch timeline for a product launch. A well-structured launch timeline ensures seamless execution. Below is the breakdown of pre-launch, launch week, and post-launch phases. So it goes through much deeper. Okay, great. Well, there's a lot of detail. It's not even done with outputting. Whoa, it's now giving me the example timeline of what I should be doing 12 weeks before finalizing my marketing strategy. Again, behind the scenes, it's prompting itself to go deeper and deeper. It allows me as a user or someone interacting with the AI to go into the rabbit hole of going deeper. And if I say, okay, I want to go deeper into the post-launch let's go deeper in the post-launch. And it understands that you're now talking about the main prompting of creating marketing strategy, and then it's now going into the timeline of the launch, and then now it's going into deeper into the post-launch. And after my request, it goes into deep dive of post-launch, and it remembers again the original context of creating the marketing strategy, and then it just keeps going deeper and deeper and deeper. And this is the power of the meta prompting. Unlike chain of thought prompting, where I had to know exactly what I want from the beginning and giving step by step, like this is exactly what I want you to do. In this case, I didn't even think about the timeline of the launch, right? And I'm going into deeper and deeper, discovering and educating myself and having interaction with the AI iteratively to go deeper and deeper. And then that is what is actually really valuable about this interactions, right? Like, oh, I didn't know. Let me go deeper. And then I discover something new. Hey, that's a really good idea. Let's also go deeper into the subsections. And you see the power of the prompt engineering. It's something you didn't plan for. It's something you didn't know you needed it, but it allows you to explore something with generative AI, with the LLM, with the ChatGPT, into discovering something, making a decision about something that you did not know you needed it before. So hopefully you understood how the meta prompting works. And there's some of the examples in the course material that I want you to try out, or think of some other abstract idea into helping you out. Maybe you're trying to come up with an exercise plan, and I don't exactly know how exactly I want the prompt to give me the master of the exercise plan that fits me. So maybe I need meta prompting to help me and discover exactly what I need, and then go deeper and deeper into discovering. Maybe it's not just exercise, and maybe it's also going deeper into my nutritional and dietary restrictions that I may need to go through. I just don't know. But that's exactly where the meta prompting shine, where I didn't know ahead of time what I needed it, but it's really good at guiding me through the process of discovering. So hopefully you will have some fun playing with the meta prompting, and I'll see you in the next lesson.